The company was revived in 2007 following long years of dormancy after it first collapsed as Quality Grains Company. At the height of its operations, the Volta Limited, known popularly as the Aveyime rice factory, employed more than 300 people on its farms and rice milling sites. The company produced almost 9,000 tons of paddy rice a year, which it sold under the brand name Volta Rice, with jasmine perfumed and Tira varieties. But Proud Texas says government refusal to take responsibility for worn-out equipment made it impossible for them to attract fresh investment. John Van Dyke Mensah is one of the U.S. investors.
It's all because of failed government promises and deceptions, starting from the word go. The assets that the government brought in were way overvalued. Various attempts to try to revalue the assets to bring it to its realistic market value to reflect on our balance sheet have failed. The assets were valued at $8 million. Why should that be alone in your balance sheet? We also revalued the assets again. We valued the assets about $1.2 million.
The company closed down eventually in 2015. Heavy-duty machinery used on the farms are all sitting down idle. Irrigation pumps, equipment for planting, harvesting, dehusking and polishing of rice are all deteriorating. Planting and plowing tools as well as an aircraft that was used for spraying have all been left without use. The 3,000 metric ton storage tank for rice is rusting away.
They're rusting because you've not been using it for a long period of time. If you are continuously using it, it will not be rusting like this because there's a constant heat that is going through the system. So the oxygen does not attach the metal to create alcohol, to react with it.
Inside the processing facility are world-class equipment left to rot.
So all that you see in the background here are part of the processing equipment. When all is said and done, right from the field and the cleaning up and the polishing all happens and the milling all happens, it then gets into this room, and through these equipment, the final process of getting it cleaned up and getting the rice bagged happen into what is described as the Volta rice before it eventually is sent out onto the market.
They are not in good shape. Some have been left at the mercy of the weather because we don't have enough shelter to keep them under.
The 720 hectares of irrigated land on which rice was grown is all bushy now. The water pumps have been left at the mercy of the weather. The residents lament collapse of the company has left them without jobs.
When the
rice factory was operating here, we got some of the rice for our own consumption. Now, even what to eat is a problem.
Ghana spends more than $400 million importing rice annually, and a revamp of this factory could probably help reduce the loss of foreign exchange. For Joy News, Joseph Opoku Gakpo, Aveyime Bato.